Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Book of Demons. My name is Wilfred, and in today's episode I would like to continue introducing this game to you. It is in early access and most likely to be released sometimes in the middle of this year. So I've completed the entire story mode, which is to have taken down the final boss Archdemon, which was very exciting for me. And now I'm on to the first difficulty level. There are 4 of them, and this is normal. So I would like to play a little bit of that and also talk a little bit about what is the game after you have completed the story mode once. First of all, when you get into the normal mode, you would get 20% gold lost if you get defeated inside a dungeon. So that is kind of exciting there. You try to stay alive in as much as possible, or you try to just use the gold that you have for upgrade, purchasing gold keys or whatever it is. You try not to keep too much of balance, because the more gold balance that you have, the more you get to lose, so you get defeated. Another thing that's really interesting is that all these cards here, the boss that you see in the dungeon at normal difficulties would actually curse 2 to 4 cards that you have random. So that would means that when you face a boss fight, some of these cards here, together with the one that you have in your bank, may be cursed and disabled, and you won't be able to use it. So what it really means is that you would need to swap the cards on the fly to take away those that are being disabled, bring those that you have, and just have a different build to it, because you're being forced in a way, which is a very good way, to think out the box, get out of your comfort zone. Because a lot of time, all of us play a character, we are very comfortable with the build, and we more or less do not wish to get out from it in any way. But this game will constantly ask you to do something different, so that is really good. But also what it really means is that when you upgrade a card, not just upgrade those cards that you always use, because you never know which card get cursed, and you have to swap it out with a card that you may not use often, but you still would need to upgrade. For example, I've done some upgrade on my Phantom Ring, which I think is rather useful to spawn some icicle after killing a mob. Or there are some other things that I've also upgraded, like Throw as well, which is nice, because sometimes I get overwhelmed with the melee characters and I would like to just throw them all away. So that could be an option as well. I like to keep my option open. And also I changed my build a little bit from the story mode, is that I bring in the bombs into my toolkit, because I find that sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to clear a lot of mobs, although although my build is very tanky. But I would like to be able to also, to clear mobs fast as well. So I bring in a bomb just for fun of it. So as always, you can play any of those things, and you could get a small, large, and whatnot. So I'll tell you what. I try not to get too large a dungeon today. Probably I'll have something like this size, and it's nice and just nice for me. It's kind of tiny ones here and there is always nice. Probably take about 20 minutes or so. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's go for it. Alright, so this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. Just would like to demonstrate how this game is like after the so-called story mode finish and game of it. And I've also would advise pressing the cap lock now that if you have already played once, and the you are not into the whole immersion point of view, just get it there as well. You can see clearly what needs to be picked up, so it's rather nice. Now these mobs have an exclamation mark there, means that they are, they can be angry, and if they are angry, they do different things, like they may be immune and so on. So it is rather not to get them angry. Pace out your attack accordingly. But sometimes it could be a little bit hard if sometimes it could be a bit hard, if there are many mobs around it. So I'm going to throw a bombs here. So you can see a lot of bombs that is flying everywhere from me, and that is very, very effective. Well, do I really need that? Probably not, but it's just to show you guys how it really works on this whole bomb thingy. It does clear the mobs rather fast, and that's beautiful. Yeah. sometimes I need to click onto this guy here to sort of like you know because I may get poisoned as well. So yeah, I got leveled. I could actually level up my health or mana, whichever way doesn't really matter. It's just that if I level up my heart, and the mana will be on the quadrant, and I have to pay a certain price periodically to retrieve that into my character. It's very hard to say right now, because as I upgrade my like a cards, like right now it's level 3, it consumes a lot of mana for reserve, the green mana of it. So eventually I'll need quite a lot of mana to sustain my build, especially if I'm going to do a little bit of you know, a lot of passive. However, I mean, you know, health I think is important as well, because when health is 0 you lose everything. So I think I'll just go for health right now. We'll see how that goes really. So there's still some prize I haven't collected yet, so I'm just going to get there. There's a shield there, you have to break the shield. Let me throw some bombs. I get stunned. When you get stunned, things are slow, by the way. So I'm just throwing bombs around everywhere. So there is a boss. Now they curve my Blade Storm, mana, disarm. None of this card I'm using, so I'm fine, I'm safe. But I mean, I think that is how it works. I mean, just give you an appreciation of what happened. You know, what it means by cursed. So I can't reach that target.
Go to hell.
Well, quite a lot of gold though, by the way. The gold is rather generous. Yeah. So that's done. Let me just collect all the loot here. So I still need something to be done. We'll tell you. One more chest somewhere. I must have missed out a chest somewhere. How did I do that? Well, we shall see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you see a sparkle there just now? It gives you a hint as in like where the chest that you have missed out is located. So yeah, there you go, done. And once it's done, you just need to go to the next level. Small dungeon is nice. This is the, oops, sorry, oh man, clicked the wrong button. This is the one that I need to pace out the attack. Yep. Yep, remedy, that one is to break the freeze. Do I have to? Probably not. I mean, but it's always nice to you know, do the right thing, because at higher difficulties then you need to respect some of this game mechanic. Alright. Alright, another rune is good. They curse my Blade Storm, Heartbreaker, and Bomb. Hang on, the bomb as well. So let me just get this out. I can't use Ice Bomb, I'll use Fire Bomb. I can't use Heartbreaker, I'll use my dagger. So that is what I mean. And I can still throw a lot of fire bombs everywhere, and it helps. And I cure myself. Cure myself. Yeah, I'm just throwing a lot of fire bombs here and there. That is very useful. Yeah, I'm constantly getting poisoned actually. Yep, so that's fine. So I've done it. I've got a card, that's good. Looting is so important in this game. Just looking for the loots that you need. Yeah. Okay, so this is one that I need to be a bit careful as well. Yep, done. Skeleton, necromancer. Okay, done. And let me just get some heart. Alright, that's done. That's a wrap. So on to the next level. You see, small dungeon has its own merit as well. But I mean, it's all random, so you could actually do something that you like. Maybe I throw some fire because there's a lot of them. So I help to clear, like, from an AoE perspective. Heal myself, it get a little bit dicey. It's because of the melee target that has been around. Yeah, so the firebomb actually worked out quite well, to be honest. Get some hearts around me, and that's about it. Hold the shift key. Oh wow, hang on. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, the bombs kind of like hit quite a lot of target, you know, from afar, so it's useful. Break the shield. Okay, so another reason why I feel a bit less tanky, and you probably have noticed that, is because of the card that I've removed. And because of this card that I've removed, and I bring back my Heartbreaker in. Firebomb, I mean, I'm fine. Fire or ice, doesn't really matter. But that also a reason why suddenly you feel that like I'm not as tanky as before. It's just because I lost the life regen, you see. I mean, the card does make a difference to the way that you play the game. There's a huge spider there, and is he a boss? He cursed my frozen frail roaster. Ooh, wow, this is terrible. So he cursed a few things. So I can't use the roaster, I can't use the frozen, and that would leave me a lot of like an option that is not that ideal. I may want to use the poison one because that's good against the spider. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so that is the
Go to hell.
okay, so that's done. I've got a new card. Oh, this is wonderful. I've got the Chaotic Rain, which one-click rush the whole shield level heart spawn with each normal shield level destroy. One-click crush the whole shield level. Wow. Yeah, because there are some mob have a shield level. One-click crushes the whole shield level. Wow, that could be rather interesting as well. Now, wonderful. So I've got my full set of cards here, and now that I could actually bring back the one that I normally use. Oops, sorry. Let me just take it back and swap in the roaster, swap in the frail as well. So that would be my build. Yeah. So I hope you get the appreciation that you know, I do have the thing on my feet and to swap some cards. I must know my cards, you know, regardless of whether I'm familiar with the, you know, my build or not. You know, so I think it helps if I be familiar with my build. I think these are the shields, isn't it? Yeah, that's interesting. So I'm like throwing in some. I'm getting a lot of AoE out. I threw a lot of fire bombs. I hope you saw it just now. Yeah, just interrupt them. Ooh, I thought he's dead. Yep, that's clear. So, second last level, let's see. Ooh, wow, this must be quite well, I mean, I think with that said, I mean, maybe it's good to change it into an ice bomb instead. Probably need some like yeah, this like gargoyle actually you know, hit pretty hard whatever they do. So just collect the you know, collect the heart, you know, if you can. Just be a bit observant. So I'm throwing bombs because I think, yeah, I see the bomb is just makes so much difference here. I mean, the bomb makes so much difference here. It makes the fight a lot easier with the right ability or right card competition that you have, right? So that is beautiful. How the bomb works is that it will throw in about, I think, 10 bombs in total, 12 bombs in total. It does a bit more damage than your basic power, of course. And I've got like a magical card, not too bad. Another rune upgrade, which is good. So here has something. Wow. So, I pressed the wrong button. No, I pressed the right button. Oh, wow. See? It hits rather hard. So now, with the... I need to break all these things. Collect some hearts. I mean, you know, it's not that trivial. Maybe I make it look easy sometimes, but you do have to dodge a bit. Like just now, I pull back a little bit, and it helps a lot in mitigating some of the damage that you could have avoided, and some of them could be quite large as well. See, these are all randomly generated. It's really cool stuff. Okay, boss time. Mana bloody armor is out. Let me just get it out first. So my bloody armor is off. Then I'll use the phantom ring instead. Ice bomb is fine. Let's go. I pop the ice bomb. So do a bit of crowd control here because I think that is very much required. And I try my best to break some shield. Yeah, health potion. Oh, I got knocked. Oh, wow. I think he's trying to heal himself. Let me just get another potion. There's no point, like, you know, getting too much risk here because I got to, you know, I may lose my goal if I die here, right? So there's really no point to get remedy. Okay, let me just get the Skeletomancer. Right, done. I got ice bomb back. Alright, so that is fine. The boss is down, so just remember to get your stuff back. The bloody armor that I use, which is nice to give me the extra. You know, when I get hit, I get the you know, health, so-called regen back. Oops, sorry, man. Haven't completed it yet. So yeah, that is the good part about it. Just yeah, so you can start from the beginning, which is fine actually. So these are cursed chests. I'm not quite sure what I'll be cursed. And they'll charge, which is fine because they'll. Wow. Hang on a second, I get knocked down. You see, my firebomb actually does its work while I'm trying to struggle, which is very, very useful and nice. So I'm throwing more ice bombs around, and it just does the job so much easier. Now, of course, it does cost a bit, but you know, it could well be worth it. So my health is so-so. It's not that fantastic, but I've got quite a few potions here and there anyway. Wow, they hit very hard. So I'm throwing bombs as well. There's a lot of them. Fantastic opportunity for AoE. Alright, so that is done. Done. Get something out from it. Yay. A lot of like shielded ones. Shield a bit. I have to get to the caster. I think there will be. Wait. Another way is that I run out of my. I should get my firebomb here. Yeah, just be careful what is hurting you. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, a bit of exciting moment. I think I've used up a lot of potion. It's going to cost me a bit to refill, I think. Okay, another boss. Heartbreaker, Phantom Ring. So Heartbreaker is gone. So I need to quickly do the. Oh, Remedy is gone as well. That is unfortunate. Then in that sense, I would bring in the Ice Bomb is no more. I bring in the poison. The Heartbreaker is gone. I bring in the dagger. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, so this is just a time. This one is time as well, so I need to stay in the circle. So far, it's not too hard. I don't need to do anything special here. Frozen. Yep, it's a boulder.
Die.
Yep, that's it. 3,000 gold! Well, it's well worth it, I guess. So now I can just bring back my remedy, because I like to use remedy. If I get frozen and all, I can use it quite nicely, you know, kind of thing. So okay, so which one again? Heartbreaker, right? So yeah, that is basically what. Done. Yeah, so I've cleared the level. I could go down, and that's it. Yep. So yeah, it takes a little bit longer because I need to narrate and talk about how things go. Normally, I would just like, you know, trash through it. I didn't die even once. Swept all the level clean, killed every single of them. So that I've got a new avatar, which is called the barmaid. Oh, she's my favorite. Yep. Lovely. Next one is healer. Ooh, okay, fine. Alright, so that is it. I can go back to town and let's see what kind of loot I have. I think that is good. Restore and I can visit town. And so if you are being damaged somehow or lose mana somehow, you can use this guy. The healer, we have it here. So if you play Diablo 3, it's the same thing. And I could also identify the cards I have. Let's just identify them, but usually I'll just open up here so I can administrate them instantly. So this is a left-winged divine potion. Left card cannot be disabled by a boss. So that's cool. I mean, if there are some card that's very build defining, you could actually put it like safeguard your card accordingly. So I may want to say that my health potion is very important. I put a left-winged divine potion against it. I mean, that's one option. It also depends on what kind of you know, what kind of cards I have. Because if I have a common one and I have like the non-common one, I mean, I think I'll just pick this one anyhow. There's no much cost to it. Yeah, so I'll get some money back because of the existing charges inside. So this game is very nice. It does think about little things like that, like what if there are some charges within the card that when you upgrade, like for example, you have 4 charges here, and when you come here, then you have no charges, right? So you lose all these 4 charges to give you the money back. So that's beautiful. Let's see what other thing I have. This is a finally I have Shadow Sword. Okay, so now how this one work is that, okay, this is the good stuff. I'll deal with it in just a bit because I have a common one, but I have upgraded my common one. So I need to downgrade my common one and transfer the rune to my unmagical one. So I'll demonstrate that to you. Last one is the, okay, it's just the death rune. So, yep. So now how that works is that I may want to upgrade card or downgrade card actually. The Shadow Sword that I have here, I haven't done it before, so it's going to be an experiment for me. So I would like to downgrade a card, so I have to choose a card to be downgraded, and the okay, show the equipped card. So I like to downgrade the Shadow Sword because I want to transfer the rune to the new one. So I pay $500, 500 gold to downgrade it once. You will be given one random rune card. Wow, it's not that I would get everything, huh? So, well, I mean, I have no choice but to downgrade it anyway. So I got a live rune, so that's fine. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it is how it goes. So the one that I've downgraded, I hope I have the upgrade with me. So I need to get a magical one. So this one, I just need a death rune plus any rune, so that is easy. So I need to upgrade this guy. Death rune, I have one just now. I have plenty of moon rune, so I just upgrade it that way, and the upgrade. So now through this run, you know, I hope you got to kind of like, you know, with me that yeah, it's kind of nice and profitable. I got a live rune, which is kind of rare because you need the sun to create life and life to create the truth. I found that the moon is a lot, as well as death. Moon and death is quite a lot. Sun and life is a little bit lesser. So that is good stuff. What else can I do? I can charge my card, of course, because I've used up quite a lot of like you know, potion. And the I don't need this, I don't need this. I think I showed all of them. I think remedy is up. I kind of like the fire thingy, so I just like charge it accordingly. you know, maybe I charge it to a full, and the poison is max. You know, this one is ice one, so this one will cost a bit as well. So yeah, but I mean, I still have some gold here, and I have to bear in mind that every time if my character dies, I'll lose like close to 12,000 gold, and I may just like, okay, forget it, I'm gonna buy some golden key so as to like bank out some of this like gold that I have. Or I could also look into my cards, because now that I can, you know, I may want to like wow, whoa, this is a nice one though, by the way. Yeah, so I may want to like you know, upgrade some other cards as well, and upgrading means I need gold anyway, so yeah, I'll use up some of these golds there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Just to recap, I think it's a lot of fun there, a lot of replayability even after you beat the story, and go into a deeper kind of like a dungeoning, and you know, being asked, encouraged to try out different build, because you know, your cards may be cursed and so on. So yeah, I'll see you next time. I mean, I have a lot of fun on this one, and any questions, just drop me a note below. It's on early access, download a free demo anyway, it's free of charge. Play it, see whether you like it or not. If not, that's fine, nothing to lose. See you next time, goodbye.